Alright, I should be streaming, but bear with me one moment. I am unfortunately still setting everything up as I am... Yeah, there we go with my phone already screaming at me. There we go, that should be silent now. I am running behind! I am already a half hour later than I intended to ever be, so please bear with me just one moment while I pull up my chat and make sure that I have access to that. I will say, though, it's I appreciate seeing that YouTube isn't broken right now. At least not yet. Had a huge issue with that at the start of the last run. Anyways, where we left off, we were just starting the new map. I have checked nothing out permanently. However, they did tell me that there is a Alolan variance in this map. So I want to head over to the... I know that there's story, and I can go to the story right now. I want to find a couple Alolan Vulpixes. Also, one of the usual viewers that we have, Rigid Rat, had contacted me and made an offer that is too good for me to turn away. We'll probably deal with that in between streams at some point. And as the title implies, as people come in, I will talk about... I have mentioned before, I consider one of the benefits and boons to the idea of me streaming and the way I stream and the personality I bring to the table. I don't hide anything from anyone. It's not... Yo, hold on. Do we have the other versions of the deer? I think I just... There's 4 areas. You could kind of arguably break that up into 4 seasons. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, I see Rigid Rat came in here. 1 second, Rigid, while I get where I was going. In the conversation as you were coming in. I also think I saw a toucan down there, something like that. They got some cool Pokemon in this area. Anyways, I have recently found myself starting to fall down a rabbit hole of an addiction that is something super new to humanity as a whole and not something that I think people commonly hear brought up in terms of the... Ooh, hey, hold up. Yeah, I want. Anyways, brought up in the concept of addictions for a lot of people. I had started to realize... One moment. There we go, that fixes my audio issue I was just having. I didn't heal Ash at all. Whoops. I didn't look at that. Alright, Dem, come in here, try and save the day. Anyways, I had fallen down a mental decline, I'll say. My social connections, my personal being becoming affected by the fact that I was... This is... What the hell just happened? Anyways, what I'm talking about is more important than whatever the hell is going on in there. In the game. No one likes showing their vulnerability. No one likes admitting to their shortcomings and faults. I'm not any different in that, other than the fact that I will... There was a Lapras back there. I kind of want to turn around. Yeah, I'm going to try for the Lapras. Get off of there! Anyways, I had started to fall down the rabbit hole of... the only thing I can think to call it is an AI addiction. The going to and turning to AI systems for any and all, even barely... the Lapras. Barely even slight thought, question, consideration. The idea that I would have a question so incredibly mundane. We'll go for the extreme speed. Actually, no, that worked out just fine. And I wanna cover this story at the start here because I think anybody coming in is it's gonna be the portion of what goes on the stream today that I think most people are gonna have an interest in, if at all. I didn't even think of the idea. Let me correct that. I'm focusing more on the story than the game, and I apologize if that bugs anybody. But this is definitely something I want to cover. I had never even thought about the possibility that someone could get addicted to something like AI systems. The idea that I would be slowly even turning my brain off and just letting the machine do everything for me. It's a system that I knew about and I had used for some tools before as it developed and became a thing. But what really got its claws into my brain is, I'm not sure if you guys have realized, and that's largely me poking fun at my own personality and sarcasm here, that I like to talk. And the other thing I really like to do is I like to think. I like going down rabbit holes. I love having conversations with people who are passionate about things and having a conversation transcend the original topic. And have you ever been online? And I'm actually I see Rigid Rat is in here, so I'm gonna turn to the chat and see if he gives a response for me to feed off to continue my very statement here. Have you ever been up late at night? I hear my dog barking. I apologize for that. Reading, let's say, something on Wikipedia, you're looking up, I don't know, a date of a war at some point because you had a little bit of an interest in something that happened historically earlier that day. You find yourself late at night reading up on it, and next thing you know, you've gone from the topic you originally went to, and now you're looking up like quantum physics and this, that, and the other thing. I actually love having conversations that do that naturally. It's also the way I tell my stories, is the idea that the brain is just one continuous stream of thought, and as things come up, you jump into the ideas and thoughts as they happen. Anyways, I'm going to take a minute here and read Rigid Rat's opening comment here. I'm ready to trade you this totally not souped up Squirtle. Thank you very much, Rigid. I need to go through and find, what I'm trying to do is find, I assume, in Alolan Vulpix. I'm in Scarlet. I believe we had a conversation with this, that the Alolan Vulpix is available to Scarlet. So that's what I'm doing, is keeping my eye out for one to catch and send your way. If at any point you see something that really catches your eye that you'd want instead, let me know, and I'll turn around and deal with any of that. Hey Keegs, what's up? I am just talking about my unfortunate recent dip into, Porygon. Nope, fuck everything, I want Porygon. Anyways, into, Again, I don't know if addiction's the right term, but it's the closest thing I can think to reference it to. But it had reached the point where I was going to AI for every little thing, and the system I was using, I don't even remember what it was right now. I've stopped using it altogether. But what I was using was one that acted very much conversationally when presenting your question and getting a feedback answer. And so it would give me the answer to the question I gave it, but then it would have something in its, because they're all like predictive text algorithms, essentially. That's really what they are, is they're glorified algorithms with a massive catalog of information. Anyways, I would pick up on some thread in what they fed me back as my answer, and legitimately I would end up like 4 hours into a conversation with an AI system that I just wanted like a fucking recipe or something. And this was happening with everything. It was becoming very problematic. And what really made me aware as to what the fuck was happening to my life was I had been doing this for about 3 days straight and didn't even realize that 3 days had passed. I'm not sure if anybody follows me on Twitter. I think... Oh, shit! There we go. Whole bunch of them. Alright, I don't know if Arcanine is going to put them at risk. I'm going to give a shot, but I think Thunderfang's technically the weakest that doesn't get the stab bonus, and I think Alolan Vulpix is pure ice, which is weak to fire. I'm going to try the Thunderfang and see what happens, but I expect this to go poorly. Obviously, when Ash eventually decides to break out of the ice. And if he goes down, he does go down, but he will go down in the pursuit of a noble good. Alright, let me see here. Not often do I do that via search engines, although I can understand the intrigue on the conversational end. Gotcha, you were using one of those AI systems that'll have an art. Yes. It was very similar to that, but it was one that I was using for. I would go to it thinking, oh hey, I had this question or this thought, and I wanted to see what it was going to feed back to me as an answer, and taking it down that rabbit hole, that avenue. Yes, I noticed Google having more AI results when you search for certain things. I have a mutual that uses one of those AI sites where you can have a RP as a fictional character. That's not where I was going with it, but I've seen those around, and I know that that's a thing for a lot of people. All right, hold on. Let me take a look here. I believe, if I'm not familiar, or if I'm not misremembering, and I am not going to look to chat at this, I'm going to go purely off of my gut. Originally, in the Sun and Moon anime, I think Lily ends up with an Alolan Vulpix, and I think she named it Snowy. And I'm going to call it that off of how I think it's going to be spelled. I would suspect they would be very lazy about it. But I'm naming it that out of one pure reason. I think Rigid Rat, I have seen on Twitter that is one of his favorite characters from that arc of the Pokemon series. So I am going to name it that, and I'm going to didn't mean to add it to my party, but that is going to be the Alolan Vulpix. I wanted to make sure it was female because I think in the anime the one they had was also female. So I think that is what I'm going to send to... That is right. Okay, so I'm not horribly misremembering on that. That's going to be the one that I send to Rigid. He is going to have his own Snowy. I also need to... let me check something here. Is it... Where are they? Okay, I think... Yes, okay. I would assume, off of what I know about the Sun and Moon series, if Snowy were to have a personality trait for me to go off of, I would either go with gentle or timid. And looking at this, I know that Vulpix is not a particularly... what's the word I'm looking for? Not a particularly physically offensive... Impish would be a good one too, but... Not a particularly offensive Pokemon. So I think having a lower attack wouldn't even hurt it, and having a higher speed would give it a clearer chance to land shots. I am going to make sure... Oh, it does have to be in my party for that. That it is even the personality that I want to send to Rigid. Now I've just got to find it in my box. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Oh, no, there it is. Alright, Rigid. Bear with me. You're going to have to sit in the box for a little bit. But I am sculpting you a Pokemon to send. I am not just trading you the first thing that I come across. Watch it, like, already be timid or something. Boom. There we go. And I don't need Ice Fang, but I need to make sure. Is Powder Snow even a TM? Icy Wind would be good. I think Icy Wind over Mist would be very anime accurate for the way that a lot of the Pokemon battles in the show go. And off of that, I think I am now in a pretty good spot. Let's save the game here. Yeah, Vulpix is a special attacker anyways. I know a couple of ladies really enjoy that fictional character AI. I mean, really enjoy it. So yeah, I think Timid is the way I'm going to go with that, and send it your way. I'm going to get out of this area just so I don't get ambushed by anything. And I want to finish my statement here regarding the AI system. It was becoming so problematic that when I shared on Twitter a link to a musician I've been following now. God, I'll be honest, the second time I see it, I don't hate that outfit nearly as much as I did the first time. I still fucking hate the ascot. The ascot is hot garbage. Which reminds me, Rigid said something about there being a key item in my bag somewhere or something. I don't remember how to forcibly change the outfit. Where was it? There we go. God, that's infinitely better than the first one. I'm gonna check these out while I continue my story. Anyways, I shared the link to the to one of the songs that the guy... God, that sucks. On Twitter. And I'm going to switch to the BB tracksuit. Call that good. And I didn't realize that Rigid had even responded to it until days later. That he had watched it, liked it, responded. And that was what made me realize, I don't know how the fuck it happened. I lost a couple days of my life. I thought it had only been like a couple of hours. And that was like a big slap in the face that something is seriously fucking wrong with what I was doing. And I had a conversation with my brother about this. I will let me hold up. Rigid has something going for this. Let me pull up the... I believe that's done through the Poke Portal, so let me do it this way. Link trade. Hold on, how the fuck do I do this where I search for it? First I have to connect to the internet, though. Yes, I'm connected. I don't care about whatever you're telling me there. Yeah, I don't want to search randomly. I want to fucking do a code. How the fuck do I be the one to enter the code, game? I've never done that. I don't do online anymore, game. What the fuck are you doing? Fuck you. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade with some random ass motherfucker. Rigid, I need help. I don't do this. I can set the link code. Yeah, I know you already did a code, but I'm a fucking dumbass. If I set... Is this what I do to connect to you? Because every time I do it, I have to... I do this and send it to someone else. I can't tell you, Rigid. I trade with fucking no one. I don't play this game online. I pay for a fucking Nintendo Online shit, and, like, reality doesn't exist. I assume this is gonna work. Let's find out. Okay, can you... seriously? Can... Please? What the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. If you recall, last time when I did any trades on a stream, I set it up and sent it out to you guys because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with Nintendo's online shit. I pay for it. I can't tell you the lack of giving a fuck I have about being online for Nintendo's games. Got it. Thank you, Rigid. I'm a dumbass. I am not denying that. That is going to be the moment in which I am ridiculed for this, forever. There we go. God, I feel like I feel like an old man wandering a room screaming about, I don't know, my days fighting the Nazis and it's like 2024. Granddad, you were never in World War II. You're just 85 years old and dying. God, don't have a communication error occur. I don't do the online stuff, Nintendo. Stop hurting me. Anyways, to wrap up my AI story, to put a bow on it and get it out of the way, I was talking with my brother, and both of our parents are known to have strong addictive personalities. And it is known to both of us so much that on a lot of the traditional stuff, Face Crusher, God, that's a fucking good name. Anyways, yeah, let's back out of that now, and I gotta put Rigid back on the team, though. The panic was real. Special attack up. I don't know why, just... I can't remember. I think Squirtle used to be able to get, like Crunch and Bite as moves, and, like, that's just where I'm thinking with Face Crusher is just something with the biting power of a snapping turtle. Just... on, like, a squirrel... Okay, don't want to run into those guys. Just absolutely, like, biting into, like, a Metapod and tearing it open. Anyways, that is done. I'm going to head back to the story area and get that one going now. No. Just that, please. Thank you. Anyway, so I was talking with my brother about it. Knowing that both of our parents have strong addictive personalities, both of us were aware of the need. I'm not moving right now. I'm finishing my fucking story. We're fully aware of our parents' addictive personalities. We have been avoiding a lot of the traditional stuff and been aware and in control of that our whole lives. The idea of knowing that this is an issue, knowing to avoid it, knowing to prevent the concerns there. We don't drink in excess anymore. I say anymore because I did once upon a time in college. We don't drink in excess. We've never smoked anything. We've never partaken in any hard drugs because we know what that can do to us. We've seen it with both of our parents. And it never entered my head as a possibility that AI systems, especially ones built in such a way to try and maintain your involvement and connection for XYZ reason, would be something very easy for me and by extension possibly my brother, if he's going to be looking into that ever, something that someone could ever even get addicted to. So I slipped right down into that rabbit hole, and I was only there for a couple of days. But the thought that by all accounts, I have essentially lost a couple days of my life to it, was terrifying. And I snapped back hard, and right now, like, all of that shit is just off. Like, I am hands off, fuck it, I'm not touching that shit for a while. The joke will sink in if you check Squirtle's summary. I assume you mean the actual, like, the... I assume you're talking about this, and I am reading this with my mind now placed firmly into that thought process, reading this. Face Crusher. With a string of pearls. I'm gonna do the air quotes over the term pearls. Wave Crash, Hydro Pump, and Shell Smash. As well as a, I believe, Terra Blast. If I'm reading that correctly, all four of those moves formulate a particular thought process. I believe I'm picking up on the statement here, and of course the level. Very nice. Oh man. Anyways. Going back to it. So when I was talking with my brother about that, God fucking damn it! Yeah, I can read that. That's not going to be an issue for YouTube. It's an issue for me. That hurts my soul. It is Terra Bug, implying that she has crabs. God damn it. You bitch! That's clever, but you bitch! Anyways, yeah, when I had the conversation with my brother, he actually made... I thought that lady was like doing some weird yoga shit. Anyways, he had made a comment half-assedly that he always knew one of us was going to be addicted to something, but he thought it was going to be like heroin or cocaine. Actually, she has crabbies. God damn you people. Again, that's the better answer. God damn you people. Do you know what kind of Pokemon it is you're supposed to be looking for? I suppose the best known Alolan form might be Alolan Executor with its long neck. Alright, well there you go. And I ran across I didn't remember that was the story before, so I will go deal with that, because I think they were back this way? There was like a beach over here somewhere. There it is! To the beach! Oh, also I should probably heal Ash. Ash has been sitting in a ball, frozen ass solid this whole time. There we go, pop a nice heal. And, you know what, man, drink a couple lemonades. Get yourself up. Have you seen a lot of ads for Sea of Thieves lately? I have seen no ads for Sea of Thieves lately. I know that Sea of Thieves is, I believe they marketed it as one of the first ever quadruple A titles, and it's like a hilarious fucking garbage shit show, as to the fact that they even think that's something that's worth mentioning to anyone. I'm sorry, my guys, if your selling point of a game is that you spent an absurd amount of money making it, when you never really had to, and the end product isn't nearly as great as you want to fucking sell it off to be. Your selling point is, congratulations, we're an industry that's terrible with money and makes shit-ass decisions. Quick, buy our fucking game. I don't mean to be rude, guys, but you might want to reconsider your plan there going forward. But I'm also a little bit of a cynical asshole about the whole thing. I am not happy myself. Obviously I'm not happy. I was dealing with an addiction. Anyways, I am not happy myself with the... Get the fuck away from that crab roller. What the fuck? You bitch. Anyways, with the direction, let me continue the statement, finish what I was going there. With the direction of the video game industry and the gaming market. So I might just be approaching it with too much cynicism, and that's totally possible and a fair criticism of me. Anyways, regarding the ads for Sea of Thieves, what's your statement in line with that? I'm curious what the asking point there was. Well, I mean, a Lowland Slowpoke is pretty fun. I gotta be honest, I loved your Proto Man. Pulled a sneaky. Yes, it did pull a sneaky. It solid snaked me as a fucking tiny bird. Anyways, as I was saying, I really liked the idea of your Proto Man name for a fucking, I think it's the Alolan Slow Bro that you did, that has the fucking cannon arm. I also appreciate any opportunity to show off some of my, my collection. So showing you the old Proto Man arm cannon that I have. I still assume that was the reference you were making and that I am not just speaking out of my ass. And there we go! Found one. I'll be honest. For the meme, I like the Executor build. As a factual thing in reality, I'm still not used to it. It still gives me weird googly vibes. And do you know why it gives me weird vibes in the body? It's got a series of balls up at the top of it. And right there, that exact camera angle proves my fucking point, Nintendo. It's literally from the right camera angle. You can hide some of the faces and you get two balls and a long shaft. And right there near the base of that shaft by those two balls, a little bit of a bush. See if these nuts in your mouth. Well, my thoughts on the AI and addiction thing is that I've always believed you can develop an addiction to anything. Yes, yes and no. There are things that exist as just generalities that I'm not sure if you could be addicted to it. I don't think the average person, even those with heavily addictive personalities, could be addicted to some things outside of there being an additional thing wrong with the person. And these are things that are like life necessities. Like, is anybody ever gonna be addicted to drinking water? I suppose possibly. But that sounds like it would come with layers of problems beyond the addiction itself. Is anybody ever going to be addicted to the act of breathing? Again, absolutely possible. Ash is getting fucked up by a piece of hard, long wood. I apologize for that, Ash. He hasn't been in stream for quite a while. I hope he doesn't have to be exposed to that pounding he was given by the opponent and their lengthy, girthy chunk of wood. But as far as the more mundane, I'm gonna keep trying to get a status effect on this executive. I want to make the catch process a little more viable. Anyways, yeah, but it's just I never like stopped to think that this was going on. Even while I was living it, it wasn't until something happened that made me realize what was going on that I was able to realize what was going on. One benefit I have given my family history and my dealing with the topic, and motherfucker, will you just get paralyzed? I'm about to go in there with a goddamn crowbar and paralyze you myself. Jason Todd style. Although he didn't get paralyzed, he died. Might be heading that way myself. Anyway. That's a little bit of comic lore for you. Comic book lore. Anyways. So yeah, the idea of it was... The big benefit I had was knowing that it was happening, acknowledging it, seeing it, and not having to lie to myself about what was happening. The idea that I could be addicted to something and say, motherfucker, this is bad. And then still have the strength of will to say, I'm going to do something about this because I don't want what this is doing to me. And you know what, motherfucker, you had it coming. Get in the ground. Fuck you, I'll find another. Papa Max revive. Anyway, I'm glad you were self-aware enough not... I need to read that correctly. I'm glad you were self-aware enough to catch yourself before things got too bad. That's not as easy as it sounds. That's the thing. That was what I was getting at, is... I have seen addiction take hold of people. I've mentioned recently, I had a family member. I don't know if I ever said specifically which family member. I probably did because I was mad and I was angry about it. Drive through, but I'm not going to say so right now on the off chance that I didn't, and I'm no longer upset and angry about it in the way that I was. I'm still upset and angry about it. Fucking pissed off. I had a family member drive through my garage door. And if I did say who it was, please do not mention it in the chat. Let it linger as it is, please. Oh, there's a whole bunch of you motherfuckers down here. Get over here. Every single one of you bitches. Anyways. I had a family member drive through my garage door as a result of actions they partook within their addiction. In this moment was also why I have stopped drinking entirely myself, and I've talked about that before. That although my brother and I have it under control and we are very restrictive and limited in what we do, again, a big part of it is knowing that we're vulnerable to it. I think that is a massive benefit we have going into all of this. But and then that motherfucker just gets right in the ball. It cooperated, it took the ass beating, and it got in the ball and stayed in the ball. As it should. Alright, so that should be a mission there done. Let's head back to the base. Yeah, it's going to be head back east. Anyways, so it's something that I have seen. So when that family member did that, they were confronted heavily and harshly by the entire extended family. And still, in the face of the evidence of their decisions, in the face of the fact that played out to its entirety, looking at my door that they drove through, looking at their truck that now had damage on it, still, they rode in the throes of denial as to whether or not they had a problem. And so, I am murdering you. I will tear this deer's head off and mount it on my wall. There we go. I'm trying to get back to the camp, damn it. Hey Richard, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I am lost in thought trying to work my way through certain stories and also try and safely maneuver my way back to the area without wasting too much time on battles, because plenty of my time will be wasted wandering at the behest of my terrible directions. It's literally fucking right next to me. Anyways, how are things going? Hopefully things are going well, and I'm going to catch up on... One moment. Sorry, I have a family member coming by. They aren't necessarily needing to communicate with me at all for anything. They're just stopping by, grabbing some of their tools, I think. I had to have them come by and give me a hand to repair my gate. That's why I'm a half hour late than I am. My gate literally fell apart on me. Yes, I know what Pokemon I'm looking for. Does it have to be in my party? Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's this guy I talked to. Didn't you, yes, but it's in my box. Okay, good. That's one all right. You have, without a doubt, got yourself an Alolan Exeggutor. They say that an Exeggutor grew taller and taller. It outgrows its resilience on psychic abilities, and the power of the sleeping dragon within it awoke. Wait, Ian, you already finished the assignment? Don't act like I didn't take 5 times longer than I should have. Neither of those answers were me telling my own self to eat shit, so I guess I gotta talk myself up anyways. Yeah, let me catch up and read the chats here. I hate that the YouTube censorship just ruins the timing of a perfectly good These Nuts jokes. It is what it is. It's not just the censorship of YouTube, it's also my stumbling and fumbling around at the this entire stream so far. Anyway, I'm glad you read that one. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Richard, thank you very much. I am doing much better now than I was several days prior, but I also definitely wanted the topic to be something that I covered at the start of this stream, because I think it's something that a lot of people face as a concept for addiction. The fact that mine is an oddball one that isn't standard is irrelevant. The topic of addiction itself being an issue is where I was going with that, and how it can take forms and shapes that we might not consider and think of, in reference to Keeg's comment on the idea that anyone could be addicted to just about anything. Again, taken literally, I question the formality of it, but as a general concept, rule of thumb, as a way to keep yourself safe and aware, I do agree, and I think that that's something that I should be more cognizant of as new things enter the zeitgeist of the world we live in. The idea that something that just wasn't even in existence 10, 20 years ago is now available to us and permeating our culture in such a way that overexposure can lead to problems. Let the number take hold. Some voice from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zepsel. You had mentioned, but my memory sucks, so I could be wrong on who it is. I'll avoid saying it anyways. Yeah, thank you for that. Open world games and me tend to have me not knowing where the hell I'm going a lot of times. I am famously shit with directions. Alright, I'm going to continue with this story, and I'm going to tell my story that I want to tell after we deal with the cutscene story. That's how I'm going to say this, because what I'm going to talk about is a little emotional on this, given the topic and the individual at hand. So, battling isn't your only talent then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon too. It's easy to see how high level the students must be at Naranja Academy. Nope, just me. I'm just that good. All right, everyone, gather around. We're all out of time for the day, so that'll have to be it for this class session. If you don't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. Man, really? Oh no, your fucking homework is going out and catching Pokemon. God, it's gotta be so terrible. So, Ian, what did you think of your first Blueberry class? Honestly, I won't say it was easy, because again, I am a dumbass with directions, and a dumbass with staying focused, and a dumbass overall. But it was fun. Really, it makes me so happy to hear that. Oh, I was supposed to make an appearance at the club room. Shoot. I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour. But let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or just barbecues for short. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles, or to catch a specific Pokemon, those sorts of things. You never know what the next fucking barbecue might be, where you'll need to go to carry it out. But also, if you let the world pop in around you, you can see some really... My guy, bro, you good? Yeah, I guess he's good. But if you can do what's asked of you, you'll earn Blueberry Points, also called BP, or Battle Points in other games. But fuck those other games. We aren't those other games. We're new, and that means we must be better. BP is a kind of a school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and short of it is that you should do barbecues and get yourself BP. All right. Okay, so there is an actual quest system to go through and figure out on that. Fair enough. And that's it from me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy. I gotta say, when she first showed up on screen, she had a very mundane appearance and presentation, or at least that was the way I interpreted it. Something about seeing her smile, though, brings more character out in her, and I kind of like that. It was very, it gave her more personality than the cardboard that she first presented to me as. Rototototo! Hey, this is Ian's phone, right? It's me, Carmen. I heard the news. You got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right? You're not gonna kill me, right? Ha! One of my teachers told me. Never thought we'd be fellow students of the Blueberry Academy. Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. God, it's been like 2 fucking weeks. Now, let me think. Where could we... Oh! Have you been to the terrarium? There's a space called the Central Plaza, right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know it's good for you. I will fucking find you, and I will rip your spine out through your ass. Alright, Carmen. Definitely coming by and hoping to not end up a spineless jellyfish. Alright, so it's a little bit south. If I run south, I'll find the border area, and then I can ride that to the west. Yeah, okay, I was right. I had to double check at the map like, oh, I'm about to make myself look extra stupid. Ian, I'm hopeless with directions. Okay, Leon. Oh, man. legitimately one of the few things I have in common with that character as far as, like, something that I attached to and liked about him. My ex-girlfriend told me I have no sense of direction, so I packed my stuff up and went right. The blueberry quests are the backbone of this whole section of the DLC. That's how I got my Squirtle and ground out 3,000 battle points. I'm calling them battle points. Fuck this game. We're changing what that means. Boy, you wanna die! To unlock starters in the canyon biome. I need to get back on Violet. I'll be honest, like, I still enjoy this game quite a bit. The one thing that does bug me is here we are, what, 2 years after the game's released at least? And the game is still a functionally buggy mess. Again, having bugs and certain things happen are going to always be the case with games. You're going to come across things here and there. But the idea that you're going to go into a cutscene and still have weird things happen, like that professor just wandering off across the cutscene. Not a problem in its entirety, but it is funny. The ones that are a problem are the idea that a cutscene is playing out and you don't allow it to pre-render an item before you jump to a camera angle, and you just end up with literal pop-in of an entire world during a cutscene. That's the one. Oh, I'm going too far south. I realized. Whoops. What were we saying about me and directions? The ADHD is strong within me. Anyways, but yeah, that's one of the biggest complaints I have about the game, is stuff like that is hard for me to ignore. And I think after 2 years of the game being out, and remember the financial pull that Game Freak has with Pokemon, their funding is through the roof. There's no justification for any argument towards funding manpower or time, because the sheer amount of money they rake in with it is absolutely easily able to be turned around and went into polishing and fixing issues. The fact that they don't is an issue that I think is absolutely fair criticism towards that, and anything that it results in is continued fair criticism. Pipek strikes again. These Pipek, as much as they're bugging me, I should be honest and you know, and respect the strength of character that they're gonna look at me and just be like, yo, I'm gonna go fuck that guy up. So, yeah, things are a bit rough now. I couldn't agree. What the fuck is with her hair looking like screws? I didn't mind when like the outline thought of it entered the frame, and it was just like, oh yeah, it's just a hairdo. But now that I look at it, she's got some fucking like Frankenstein bolts going through the back of her head. That's a little oddball. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmen. Long time no see, Ian. I bet you missed me, huh? With every bullet so far. Honesty is the best policy, eh? You just act like you know. Carmen, I have fired on you with 0 shot. Who is after you? I think she said time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmen. So long. She is presenting, again, it's all that first introduction. I don't know her character yet, but she is presenting like a very a stoic and a strong-rooted, by-the-books kind of character. And I don't know, a lot of times those can be very fun characters. Okay, see you around. That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school. And look at you. You haven't changed at all since we last met. Carmen, it's been 2 weeks-ish. Approximately. I think. Carmen, don't ask me about dates and time. I have lost chunks of it now. As for me, well, I've been helping Miss Briar with her research. We've been to all sorts of different regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. You want to see? Oh, you totally want to see. Carmen, we're talking about Pokemon, right? Well, we have a battle court right here, so get into position. Carmen, we're talking about Pokemon, right? I need an adult. Okay, you ready for a double battle? You won't know what hit you. Hold on, Carmen, I am horribly unprepared for this. I was watching the Xbox presentation before this started. A huge chunk of it was spent on the next Call of... Oh, God. I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt. Okay, I was able to catch that. Thank God. A huge chunk of it was spent on the next Call of Duty. All I know is that they're not making that fan base happy until they add racial slurs EX+. The problem with Call of Duty right now isn't it's not even the overreach they have with their mandate on social decency. First of all, the censorship on that I disagree with outright anyways. And there's a whole rabbit hole of shit to go down with that. But the issue is the game has fundamentally warped into something it never was, and new players are satisfied-ish with that, but the old players are pissed off and leaving. And I'm not gonna fault them for calling attention to something that is changing fundamentally and ridiculing and walking away for it either. There you go, with the big hits. Maybe I should teach you a lesson or two in kindness. I'm sorry, Carmen. Coming from you, that is a joke, right? Oh shit! If you send an Ogerpon in this battle, you get more dialogue. Well, I did not end the fight, and I don't know how many Pokemon she has. So I will take that cue. Alright, good news is she has plenty more Pokemon. Alright, she's got 3 of them. I didn't look at any of that. Can you tell the sheer amount of paying attention I'm doing? Clearly, I am absolutely in the zone. So much so that I realized that I was going to trade out the person I didn't want to trade out. Thunderfane, the 2 cannon, and swap to Ogerpon for Lupon so that we keep grass on grass. But yeah, the idea that Call of Duty is going in the direction that it is. Oh, hey, Ogerpon. Oh, you must have really missed me, huh? That it's going in the direction that it is and pissing people off for that. It just is what it is. But then to turn around and say that we are going to focus so heavily on it, they really kind of need to consider bringing it back to the fast-paced run-and-gun action that it was built upon. No. Stick with Thunderfang on 2 cannon, and I'm going to keep Ogerpon in the fight by popping a max potion. There we go. Slowly, I can feel the adrenaline, the anxiety, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, opening up with the story and topic that I did, I was kind of ramped up. Take a peek there. But I'm finally feeling myself come down from that and more so super effective, but that just says, so is it super effective on Scrafty? That's it. I'm ready to go all out. Time for me to Terra it up. God damn it, Carmen. Anyways, I am feeling myself fade back into some realm of a normalcy in my heart rate and my anxiety. So, thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about that as I tried to pull myself back from the edge I was emotionally putting myself at there. Where the hell is Ogrepon? Is the field really just not able to... Yeah, no, the field was just not showing Ogrepon. Fair enough. Alright, let's do the... Oh, man. No, wait. Hold on. Go back. Let's dig to eat the turn. Let's pop a grassy terrain. I'm sure Sinisty is not going to be too upset by that. I'm going for something here. Although it would be appreciative game if you would show Ogrepon. He is kind of going to be the bulk of what I've got building up for here. Okay, that kind of hurt. Ash took a absolute blow to the face and was just like, yo, hold up, get me the fuck out of here. Let's pop a swords dance. At this point, the cudgel smashing of her pottery is just for me. Go on, Sinatra. Wow, that was terribly pronounced. The matcha gotcha. Sinatra, you can by all means keep healing up. I'm gonna do the same for Ash. Not with that, though. Let's pop another swords dance. I decided I'm going to go play while I watch you play. Well, out of curiosity, Keegs, once you load the game up and become aware where you're at, because if you're anything like me, I'm assuming that if you haven't played in a while, you don't know what's going on. That is purely me projecting that onto you. If you are significantly smarter than me, let me know. Smarter, possibly true, definitely more cognizantly aware. But anyways, where are you at in the story? Are you currently at the DLC, or did you ever get the DLC? Let's go for a third fucking swords dance. It is better to vent to friends than to let it build up. You did good. Thank you very much, Rigid, but, that's not a but. Thank you very much, Rigid. A part of that, there is no but, a part of that was that, I don't like the idea of, if I'm going to ever want to think of myself in the context of being online and ever wanting to make this something ever, even just being upfront and honest about who I am and what I want to promote within my channel. Again, the idea that I don't hide behind a front, I don't put a mask on, I don't change anything about my personality when I do a stream. I am exactly who I am. If you were to meet me in the street and you just heard a loud fat guy talking himself up about being the greatest thing since... I said this on Discord the other day, and I fucking love how accurate it feels when I talk about myself. The greatest thing that since mankind discovered his own dick, then you realize you've probably come across me. And to... Hold on, just gonna have dialogue here. That did not go the way I had planned. There we go. Anyways. Please tell me you're not going to auto-scroll. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so when I put myself out here, these are things that, like, I don't hide behind things in the real world. When I realized what had happened, I talked with my friends about it. I talked about it on Discord. I turned to my brother about it. I don't hide behind things. I don't put up shields and scream at people from behind a false facade of social weaponized movements. I don't do these things. I don't like these things. I think these things hurt our involvement with society. I think these things hurt our capacity to engage with each other. I think, personally, that I am trying to promote an air of the kind of things that, although I might be extreme cases of them, I might push the envelope for what is, for most people, socially safety netting. I try to push out the kind of person that I want to be in this world. And whether that's good or bad, it is what it is, and I don't lie about it. And so when something happens that's rough, that is an emotionally vulnerable moment in my life, I'm going to say this is a thing that happened and I am emotionally vulnerable at present about it. And by pulling that band-aid off, it will not shackle me down. It will not hold me back. Nothing about this thing that happened to me is going to stop me from pushing forward as the bullheaded asshole that I am. And nothing about it is going to hopefully negatively affect anybody. My intention when I talk about these things is to promote a healthier approach to it. Again, I faced this moment and it had problems, and by talking about it, it will hopefully, to anybody who might not have been aware of the possibility like I was, now be aware, now have that realization in their bag of tricks to deal with the world. I will share my fuck-ups openly and hope that my moment of weaknesses or any such shortcomings can help strengthen and build up other people within what I'm going to loosely refer to as my community. You know, my people. So I've completed everything. The only thing I haven't finished is the Kitakami deck. I haven't finished fucking any of those. The main decks, the Kitakami decks, the Blueberry decks, I haven't done fucking any of that. My Switch hasn't been plugged in a while, so now I gotta wait. I have over 100 Pokemon in each decks myself. Also, I just finished the main DLC. But Rigid, you also start over and play through it like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 10 times. Which, by the way, is still something that I myself wouldn't do, but I totally get. I've talked about this before, I don't know if on stream, but with a couple of people, but growing up, I am kicking myself in the ass with the way that the used game market is going right now. I loved Pokemon Yellow so much, not because it's a fundamentally great game, but I loved the idea of engaging with Pokemon for the first time in the way that Yellow allowed us to, that at the time no other game gave us in that one-on-one moment, even though it was just with Pikachu. And I actually talked with, on my Discord, if anybody ever wants to read that crazy rant that I did, you can. It's on my Discord, and I will try to remember to put a link to my Discord in the comments below after this stream, if anybody watches and has any interest in that. But that it's, I have this weird brain itch thing that connects me to that. Anyways, I loved Pokemon Yellow. I loved Pokemon Yellow so much that there was a point in time where Pokemon Yellow cartridges could be picked up and gotten for 10, 15, 20 bucks a pop. And I picked up many copies of Yellow. There was a point in my life where, as a singular person, I owned like 8 or 10 copies of Pokemon Yellow. And I would talk with people who would tell me, I never played Pokemon. So here we are in the era of like Pokemon Emerald on up. So from the end of the Game Boy Advance era into the DS era, people would tell me, I've never played Pokemon Yellow. And I'm like, you motherfucker, take this cartridge, play this game, and fucking enjoy your life. And so I would take, you know, again, even at the more expensive end of that timeline, there were, I don't know, maybe $25. And I was just giving them to people. And now you look at what those games are fetching right now, and I'm like, God motherfucking damn it. Because that's 8 that I owned at one time while still handing them out to people. I have probably, as an individual, cycled through more than 20 copies of Pokemon Yellow within my own individual life. And the idea that I'm looking at my collection now, and it's like, man, I got 1 copy now. Because that's the copy I kept. That was my first copy. So yeah, it is kind of funny on that sense that I would buy other copies of games just to do that because I didn't want to start them over that strongly. Anyways, to continue with the cutscene, I got so much stronger once I terrestrialized my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You know what's weird? I am at the point where that no longer bugs me. I still recognize it. It still happens, but it's almost at the point where the first couple of times it was like, lady, you're a firecracker about to blow up. Calm down. Now I'm just sitting here just like, I want to pat her head and just be like, breathe. Breathe, girl. You still don't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. By the way, have you run into Kiki yet? Is something wrong with Kiki? Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? What was that was that assignment too hard for you too? That's... I knew it. That's Kieran. Phew, he almost saw us. What's with the punk attitude, the jiving footwork, and the weird hair? Shh, keep your voice down. I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with. Sorry, things have been really hectic at home this month. Yeah, got it. So that means you're just okay being this week. Forever. That what I'm hearing? No, Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously. Wait, Kieran, I'm sorry. Give me another chance. I used to make CD mixes for friends for free, so I kind of understand it. Dude, I did the same thing. It's wild talking with people about the idea of that now, because if you talk with people that are like the generation younger, or even the generation after, the younger kids now, like when I talk with my brother's kids about the concept of CDs, I feel like my father probably did when he was talking to me about vinyls. It's like physical music. Oh, what's wrong with you, old man? And I'm sitting here like, but I own my music. I like my music. So yeah, it is funny that was something that was so pervasive at one point in time, burning CDs and handing them out, and now it's like having a CD is a sign that you're fucking ancient. Oh man. Switch is working now? Yeah. Not what you were expecting, right? Kiki looks different. Acts different. He hasn't been the same since we got back from the school trip. Yo, what the fuck with that jacket? I want it! Sorry. Well, that was painful to watch. Ugh. If it isn't Carmen. And Carmen's new mystery friend. I think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that new kid with the wild backstory? What a lovely surprise! Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into. Oh, come on now. At least introduce me. This is Drayton, and he's the worst. He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was, at least. Beautiful intro. Thanks. This is Ian. He's here on a foreign exchange program. He's my friend, and, what about Kieran? You friends with that guy? Yeah, I would assume still, so maybe yes? Aha, I see. That's great! Alright, Ian. How about I show you our club room? Can I get the jacket? If I join the club, do I get a jacket? Oh, why do you... What's with the reason to do that? I tripped that up so fucking bad. You haven't joined any of the clubs we've got here yet, right? Take it from me. You'll have a way better time here if you join one. We'd love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we better call dibs now. Come with me. Hey, hold on! Gah, see? I told you he was the worst. Look at him. Just assuming we'll go along with whatever. I'm going with you. Dayton, best character in the DLC. His battle, I assume that's, I was gonna say his music, because I know sometimes you talk about that, but no, you're just saying his battle is hard. And here we are. He is supposed to be like currently the second. I assume Kieran's like the first strongest now, but he's supposed to be the second strongest in the area. Also, so far he's kind of given me character vibes that I kind of fuck with, so I kind of like that. And the jacket is fucking dope. I want it. Hey, are you sure this is a good idea? You know, cause of Kieran? Nah, don't worry. He won't show up here anytime soon. If you say so. Anyway, this is the... Oh, jeez. Ah, there we go. Anyway, this is the base of the operations for the League Club. On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here. What's the League Club? Haha, glad you asked. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system. The BB League. Here in the League Cup, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time. Such is our humble club in a nutshell. You're not wrong, but seriously? That's how you explain it to new people? Yep. Though I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately. I'm a member of the club too. I don't show up to the club room very much though. Just FYI, the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired... Not even wrong calling him out on that shit. And I fucking love that she is. And this annoying toothpaste-haired bozo is one of them. So is that girl you saw with me at the terrarium earlier. Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmen. Literally giving him the fuck you vibes. I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. Haven't had the time for league matches. if we're talking actual skill, I'm way above any of the Elite Four. That's no lie. What'd you think, Ian? Fan club, huh? Oh, fun club. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not joining a fan club, but yeah, it's a fun club. I like the idea. I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think that takes care of it. You're in on a trial basis. What do you mean trial basis? You heard me. As far as the Drayton's concerned. The Drayster? As far as the Drayster's concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So, now you can use this club room freely and do whatever you like with stuff here. That computer over there. Careful, don't, it's not for porn. But other than that, it's super helpful. It lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favor in other ways. Again, don't use it for porn. I must specify that a second time. Here, give it a shot. You'll see what I mean. God damn it, I want his phone too. Fucker's got a cool phone case. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with your throwing form. With my throwing? What the fuck are you on about? Pitch some cool throwing. You're telling me we're gonna get to throw, like customize our character's throwing animation in a battle, or like for catching? Hold up, this might be some cool shit. Rototo-to-to-to. Thanks for the support, Ian. I wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. See, I was thinking I could hold my ball like this. Get me? Swing my leg and yeah! Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you ever want to change how you throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. No joke, the idea of being able to customize like that level of your character is kind of cool. I like that. I've talked about it before, and I'm fairly certain I've done this on stream. One of my favorite things that came about in, I think it was the Sun and Moon era that... No, it was the X and Y era that brought about it as like a massive thing. Was the huge amount of character customizing that you could do regarding your character's outfit. And we had another resurgence of that in my mind. I remember it being pretty big in X and Y, or not in X, in Sword and Shield. And then we came into this game, and I was unfortunately disappointed with the pulling back on that. It felt far more restrictive. Obviously, we get clothes to wear. We can change like our gloves, our hats, our bags. You can still customize your character. But it really, really felt like a massive slashing to what was available. And so I want to see more of like the outfit stuff come back. But the idea that you can change up your character's throw and, God willing, you know, eventually see other things like poses or things like that. Anything to give your character more personality and flair to you, the player, rather than just a emotionless existing skin suit that you just kind of take control of as you play the game. Something that lets you flavor it your way, I think is going to be a good direction for the game series to take, even if we don't get all of the clothes options back. I want those clothes options, the clothing options, though. Whoa, you did it. Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. Don't ask me to trade with a Pokemon online, though. I will fuck that up again. Although that really showcases exactly what I was talking about, that I don't fucking do shit online with these games. I have had the online Nintendo Pass since I think it came out with the Switch, and I think I got it immediately. So the idea that I've had it this whole time and my existence online is, if I'm going to do anything, maybe I'll host something here or there, or I'll set it up and people who know what they're doing can do with the information what they want. But to think that I don't do it at all personally willing or just going out of my way and doing it for the fuck of it. Oh, I think I have solidified that I wasn't talking shit there. Hey, I've got a really nice present for you. From one charming catch to another. Please be a jacket, please be the jacket. Fuck! You put the catching charm in your key items bag. Having one of these mysterious, unshakable charms makes it more likely that you'll get a critical catch. Yo! You can have this too. Put it on and you'll look just like... Please. Yeah! Wait! Hold up. Anyway, feel free to computer it up any way you want. Like I said, we're trial basis clubmates now. And that's not all. For a limited time, you can have as many of these snacks as you want. Those snacks are all yours, Drayton. Snacks you leave around, opened and half finished. I wouldn't go near any of them. Who knows how long they've been sitting around. Look, I hear you, but like everything's got an expiration date, so like, could be good. All that explaining left me starving. Think I'm gonna head over to the cafeteria, grab another snack, eat half of it, and leave it there. If you want to officially join us, maybe we can have a cafeteria date to talk details. Dayton, did you just ask me to a date? Oh, what? Be seeing ya. That bozo, seriously, what is his problem? How dare he get to you before I do? And a cafeteria date. What does he even mean by that? Well, when two people have a little bit of that, the connected chemistry, they get together and... No, I know what a date is! Are you seriously about to explain it to me? Oh, look, Carmen, I have it on good authority that something about you gives off strong vibes that imply a lack of certain social decorum. I figured maybe a little walkthrough could familiarize yourself with the concept. Sorry, being in here puts me on edge. Let's go somewhere else. Someplace people won't bother us. Hold up! Literally just got jealous that some other guy is asking me out on a date and is just like, yo, how dare he cut in front of me on that? I'm gonna get ahead of him and just be like, yo, can I, what do you say we go check out your room? Anyways, hold up. Nope, I'm an idiot. Get out of there. Nope. Wait, I got it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Fuck! Damn it! No! Alright. I'm never gonna get the jacket off, am I? Where do you want to go? Let's go to my dorm room. Disappointed! I have never been more blue-balled in a fucking Pokemon game. They fucking set me up and then just beat my ass into the ground. Well, it looks like this is your room. Most BB students live in the dorms, you know. So what do you think? How's it compared to the dorms back at your school? Carmen, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I've ever... I saw my old room like once at the start of a game, and then I think I saw it again at the end. I don't remember anything about it. So it's definitely new. You bet it's new. State of the art, in fact. You can come have a look at my room. No, I'm not muted. They know what the fuck they're doing, right? I mean, look at... As she fucking says that, look at her face. Nimona is gonna have a problem with this, isn't she? If you want. Oh, but I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton and Kiki. About Kieran? Kiki is... Well, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Me! The murder lady! Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person. He's been battling and training every day. He's even cutting back on sleep. He's definitely gotten stronger. Dayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him. Now Kiki's the president of the league club and the BB League champion. I guess he must be pretty busy. He barely talks to me anymore. Well, he's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Kieran's changed, but you've stayed the same. Murder lady. I don't know what else to say about her. Again, Nimona gave me, like, battle horny vibes. Carbon gives me fucking murder vibes. Watch out, Jason Voorhees. You stayed the same. If Kieran's down to just one friend these days, I'm glad it's you. Keep sticking with him, would you? I do not walk away from my friends outright if they really call me and need some serious help. Abso-fucking-lutely. Thank you. And there's one more thing I need to tell you about. Drayton? Drayton, don't trust that motherfucker! He just wants in your pants! He might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something. He's a real annoying super jerk. He barely even goes to class. He's had to repeat the same year 3 times. Point is, don't let your guard around him. Ever. You're going on your date. I mean, you're, don't let him stick his hand down your pants. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'd go with, but if I don't finish up this report today, I'm really going to be in trouble. I'd love for you to join the league club, but if Drayton gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch. I am left feeling confused, torn, and emotionally manipulated. And I'm not even sure I dislike any of it. Oh, man. Just over here, just like, yeah, what the fuck ever. Drayton, the fuck, man? I thought I was getting a jacket. No need to stand there. Grab a seat. Hey, Duck. Welcome to the stream. How are things going? Hopefully, things are going well for you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Here's the Drayster's take. The Academy Specials, the best thing on the menu. It's all so soft, you can basically just gulp it down. Barely even need to chew. Drayton, brah, are you hinting at something further? You don't like chewing your food, right? Hint, hint, wink, wink. You and my ma would get along. So listen, your Pokemon are pretty strong, yeah? With a team like that, you've got a shot at becoming the BB League champion. Ian, they're both beating me over the head, but I'm beginning to like it. What did I just hear? I assume this must be, welcome. Welcome, Shiny Duck. Yeah, you heard the kind of, humor we run into here. Drayton has been giving off vibes since the minute he walked on screen, so at this point, I don't care, I'm fucking with it. Wouldn't that be wild? An exchange student just rolling up in here and snatching the crown. I want to see you join the BB League, Ian. You in? Drayton, bro, you don't have to try so hard. Just ask nicely. Ah, look who's decided to grace us with their presence. Yo, who's that guy with the red hair, though? Whoa, it's the champion. And the rest of the Elite Four, too. Is he a... Oh, yeah, he is a chef. Yo! I don't know. I kind of like the hairdo, though. I hope I get that option. Why is Carmen so weird? I don't understand the entire direction they're going with her. I mentioned earlier that she definitely has gone through a weird character arc in the idea of first meeting us, hating us, and again, as per the reference, I'm going to take it, she is... Again, I don't know anything about the DLC, and we roll with our own sense of humor here. So, my understanding, clearly there's a little bit of a hesitation on my part to get into it. My understanding is she is jealous of the fact that Drayton is so much more upfront and willing to enter a gay relationship with me, and wants to move in. Neither of them realize the absolute battle horniness that is left at the main campus, and I can't say it with a straight face. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm half expecting Nimona to show up and just go absolutely ham in a room somewhere. So, what did you want to talk with me about? Nothing special. Just thought we could grab a bite. Where better to do that than the cafeteria? She is... exactly! She is 100% jelly. What a waste of time. If you got so much time to goof off, why don't you go train your Pokemon? You think maybe, this way you... Wow, hold on, I just had a mental problem there. You think maybe this is why you always lose to me? I'll take that as a no. So, I can't swing a lunch date with you even if I've got your old pal with me? Ian! Hey, Kieran. Like the hair, digging the jacket. Why? You didn't hear the news he was coming to study abroad here. For real? Yes, it's true. Director Cyrano himself introduced him to me when we met at the school's entrance. We're already tied, us two. In fact... Oh, man, I really need to grab a drink. I'm feeling it in my throat. Something Drayton and I have in common right now. Anyways... in fact, I was just asking Ian to join the BB League. Oh, I like it. I'd be fire. What? A student from another school joining the BB League. Unprecedented. That's right. Ian may be wonderfully capable in battle, but that doesn't mean he belongs in the BB League. Oh, come on. Do y'all hate fun and friendship or something? You want to exclude someone who's taken some classes and living in our dorms? How is he not one of us? And isn't this place supposed to be all about students having autonomy? I think we should vote on it. I'm a yes. How about you, Lacey? I'm sorry, but considering the rules, it's a no from me. His name is fucking Crispin. I love it. Dayton wants you so bad right now. Look, I might not be gay, but there is a certain characteristic and a vibe about him. I get it. I was about to go into a deeper comment, but I almost think that would violate YouTube's TOS. I might be in trouble for that one. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. I'd like to call Director Cyrano the Cyranosaurus. Oh, what about you, Crispin? Yeah, why not? He's at our school. That makes him a student like us, right? And you, Amorous? What do you say? I abide by the rules. She is a straight ass. All right, I absolutely nailed it. I abide by the rules of this institution. Proposition declined. 2 against 2, huh? All right. What's the reigning BB League champion, our mighty Kieran? Doesn't matter who I'm facing. I don't lose. Hey, Kieran, I'd hate to, like, poke the bear while he's borderlining on Columbine status, but just gonna put it out there. Just the record stands as the record stands, and I will comfortably leave that there. Guess we got our answer. Kieran, wait. Drayton, manipulating people to get what you want, it's just not right. It's funny. No, I absolutely want more screen time with Drayton. Something about the way he just pulls at other characters is fucking great. Sorry, Ian. Guess you'll be joining the BB League, huh? Look, I already said yes, and again, I just... Look, you want a second date, I'm open. Well, let's look on the bright side. Maybe you and Kieran will come out of this better friends. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you, every step of the way, watching you walk off into the sunset. But now that the decision's been made, we better get you officially signed up. Meet me at the reception desk in the school's entrance area. Alright, let's head to the entrance area. There he is. He's got to be somewhere. Where is the... Oh, there he is. There you are. This is where you can get signed up for the BB League. Okay, I guess I don't talk to you then. How can I help you today? I would like to join the, Drayton? The BB League! Drayton likes to see where you've been. Look, Drayton hates when I have to leave him, but he loves watching me walk away, that's all I'm saying. Now, it says here that you're an exchange student, which means you're not technically enrolled here. Oh, don't mind that. We Elite Four talked it over real quick. My friend here is good to join. I don't mean to sound rude, but I'm not sure if I can take what you say at face value, Drayton. No, he's telling the truth. I'm allowing Ian to join the BB League. Yes, champion. One moment, please. Drayton, let's go get you officially signed up in my bed. Look, again, I might not be gay, but I don't have to play that way when I'm in the game. Look, he can, if he can prove that he's capable at working the shaft, I might be willing to let him drive my truck. God damn it. I can't believe I just fucking said that. Anyway, I didn't... And then his fucking didn't expect you to ride up in shining armor and save the day. It was the word ride that I focused on there. Didn't expect you to ride up in shining armor and save the day. I've got a feeling that you're trying to play puppet master. But if I get a shot at battling Ian, then that's fine with me. Haha, it's just peachy. Ian? You better not go losing to anyone until our battle. Like I'd lose. Good. I'm not a little kid anymore, and you'll know it when I show you how the best of the best. I'm sorry, I'm still up on my comment. I have fully cracked. Kiki, you shouldn't talk to Ian like that. Shut it, bitch! None of this is holding character anymore. I'm fucking done. Looking forward to seeing you climb the ranks. Oh man, I need a minute. When the VOD goes up, I'm absolutely clicking that. No! Damn it! Oh, God. I'm sorry, Ian. Kiki was really acting out, wasn't he? That was my first time talking to him in a while. Man, such an attitude. Well, he's Mr. Big Deal Mighty Champion after all. Drayton, you're the one who dragged Ian into this BB League drama, aren't you? No, it was all his idea. Tell her, right? Yes, and that's the spirit, feeling that human urge to do great things, right? Every fucking wait a no! God damn it! Drayton, you smooth motherfucker! God damn, I literally walked into that! Fuck you! Like screaming into my microphone right now. Literally, after all of the conversation about him trying to set up a gay relationship with me, and just being like, you've got the feeling to do great things? Motherfucker's just hyping himself up? You bitch! God, that was smooth as fuck! I don't know, I think something fishy's going on, but, well, if you're gonna do this, you might as well do your best. I'll be cheering for you. And please, keep an eye on Kiki for me. Thank you for waiting. Your entry into the BB League is complete. Great timing. Ian is cleared to compete in the BB League. Usually you'd start by battling regular students and climbing the ranks. But seeing as how you've got recommendations from several Elite Four members and Director Cyrano, you'll start from a higher rank. You'll skip straight to challenging the Elite Four at their respective bases in the terrarium. Once you clear their trials, that is. I'll go ahead and mark their locations on your Rotom phone now. God damn, Drayton is in the place I'm going to be spending the most time because I legitimately want to go out and catch a team, just a full-on team of 6 of the Alolan Vulpixes. Don't worry, the clip will only be to lift you up, though. The power of memes. If people get mad at you, I'll get the nail board. Oh, man. People getting mad at me is giving you no justification to fucking crucify me, Rigid. Calm down. To challenge the Elite Four, you'll need BP, which you can earn by doing barbecues. So go out, grab a slab of ribs, and start cooking. Then, if you defeat all of the members of the Elite Four, you can challenge the champion. Alright then, best of luck in the BB League. You can start with whichever one of us you want. Your call. I'll be waiting. Anytime you want to battle one of us, you'll have to do a fun little trial we cooked up first. Got a special one in mind for you. God fucking... Catch you in the terrarium, bud. Oh, man. I need to have a mental reset. So, getting a little hot under the collar. With that, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in, for catching the stream. Shiny Ducky, thank you so much, and I am sorry that you have been exposed to that. Carmen, I think something's fishy's going on. Yeah, I can join a threesome. Oh, hell no! One of us is ending up in a body bag if that happens. So, a lot of, like, modern media likes doing the whole, like, love triangle fucking shit. We've got a goddamn square up in here. I am still maintaining the Nimona vibes, but... Bro, Dayton is climbing the ranks. How the fuck is he pulling that off? Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. Rigid, Richard, and Shiny Ducky. I hope to see y'all next time. I am going to get ready to close it up here because I am starting to feel the pressure. Thank you so much, and like I said, hope to see you next time. As usual.